Let's do that.
Yeah, so pretty much, as you can see here, your pan liner is not coming up as high. Right. Your pan liner should be coming up to at least here, okay? Above your pan line mark here. You want it above where your pan's going to be at pretty much. That way if any water were to go in there or seep through the tile or anything, see, you can see water was hitting all of this stuff. You see it?
Yeah, because it was over. So that's all damage from
It's all damage from the water, water coming out through the tile and everything.
And everything else. That's why it was downstairs. So it's
yes,
going downstairs.
It's going straight on downstairs through all these little crevices here. It's going to go straight there, and that's why you're seeing it come through the vents. Probably seeing it come through certain spots. Because if it was just your drain, you'll just see it in one spot pretty much, okay? It'll be like straight underneath this drain if it was just a drain. If it was just this little area here, you will start seeing it just probably in this area. But with it going on the outside of your pan, right, it's going to go where the slopes are pretty much. Anywhere with the least resistance of water. So here, there should be, like they have green board here. And green board is kind of fine for, you know, outside of the shower. But inside the shower, you want to use Durrock. Durrock is like a concrete board, and then you put your tile on it. This whole wall was tiled, or was it all drywall?
It was all tiled.
It was all tiled. Yeah, so you want to have Durrock, which will bring you out about a ½ inch here, and then your tile will bring you out about another 1/4 to a ½ inch. Then your mud will probably bring you another 1/8 of an inch. So all together, you'll be sticking out 1 inch from this wall here, pretty much. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And that's where your Durrock and your tile will lay, and that will be waterproofing. Okay. I would say tear this whole shower out for sure. Okay, that's number one. I would just tear it out. That way you're not dealing with the headache back and forth.
Yes, sir.
You're going to spend more money trying to figure out where the leak is coming from than actually tearing this out and then putting a new one in. I know it doesn't sound like, you know.
Because anything from any kind of cracks from the...
Anything here, because like if you had a handheld shower, right? And even if you didn't have a handheld, your body's right here. Look how close we are. It's splashing everywhere, no matter what. Sir. So it's hard to reenact a leak when you go to a customer's house because you're not in the shower, you know. But when someone's in the shower, they're washing hair, they're doing whatever they're doing, water's going everywhere. And if none of this stuff is sealed correctly, like they have the green board here, which is fine, it's okay. It's good, you can put tile on green board. That's what this is made for, it's for moist. But if it keeps getting moist, it's eventually going to start leaking through, okay? So Durrock will be your best thing to do to put on these 2x4 studs. But I would definitely rip all this out. You can definitely see where most of the leak was coming from. Is right in this area. See, this is your pan liner. But if your pan liner is filling up through the grout being open, right? Because water, that's what this is for. So if like your grout gets a hole, it'll go through this pan liner. But if this pan liner starts getting full, it'll start to come over.
And that's exactly.
And look how this has been getting nothing but water damaged. This whole 2x4 strip here. Yep.
And I guess that is our answer.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. I can just look at it. Now, you guys don't have a bathroom on this side, do you?
No, sir.
Okay. Yep. That's where it's coming from.
So it could be that whole grouting, anything that's from that whole wall. It could be anything
here. I don't think it was coming from this wall. I think it was coming from this wall, pretty much here. You know, I just think water was splashing here in this corner, going straight on down wherever it was in that corner. It's causing problems. Same thing probably with this corner here. As you can see here, look at that down there. That's a hole right there. So that, you know,
that's exactly where Jonathan, you know, had said that because water would sit right here. Mm-hmm. It's I mean, we could pour water right now,
and it'll slope back that way
because it's that
means they don't have their slope right either.
That's exactly what Jonathan said.
That means that they don't have their slope right.
Okay.
Yep. If they had their slope right, what would happen
is it would just drain.
It would drain straight into the drain.
Right. Exactly.
And that's when we put mud pretty much on the sides, like the carpenters and stuff. They'll put the muds on the side and slope it. That way, when they do the tile and they put their whatever they're going to put, like some people use different material. They have some stuff called Schluter, and then they have your pan liner like this. So what we'll do in this pan liner before we lay this down on the plywood, we'll put mud all the way on the sides of each corner and slope it towards that shower. So if water's sitting here, guaranteed water's seeping through that tile, because tile is not meant to just have water just sitting straight on it for a long time periods of time. You can have a tile floor and it can be completely sealed, and you put water in there and let it sit for a long time, it's going to come through.
Yes, sir.
Yep, it's going to come. It's going to soak that grout up and go right through it.
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's exactly what's going on here.
That's exactly